Look, I got the my Spider-Verse DVD. I don't know if you can see it. The Spider-Verse DVD. It's the Spider-Verse. And here's my Resident Evil Welcome Back MC. Um, that they say in the movies, not even a fan mentioned that the DVDs was about to be gone. I got it before it's gone, and my Resident Evil Defiant. Resident Evil Defiant, if you can see it, it's right here. It's right here. The Resident Evil Defiant, and in my Resident Evil Vendetta. I rely on the the CGI, the movies, than the games because um they know the story and the main characters that it takes forever. Similar to Dragon Ball, it takes longer to come air on TV, and that's why it's exclusive. And here's my Resident Vendetta. You can see it, and I did find it. Both. Not even others mentioned that you could even watch the Resident Evil, Death and Spider-Man, the Across the Spider-Verse, and Netflix. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that you can watch it. It used to be HBO Max that streamed when it first come out from the movies to streaming service, and that was in 2020. And Resident 3 remake that I relate to on Resident 3 remake, and just um never wanted to show my DVDs, but not even someone that talks about movies mentioned that the DVDs will be gone too. That's why at the anime, if they wanted to do their own streaming service, just like Ghost in the Shell has been bought. If Ghost in the Shell isn't bought, that means it would take forever, maybe, just like Dragon Ball Super is. That they're independent, and not even Resident Evil talks about the movie CGI. Yeah. And yeah, it would take forever. And that's why the streaming service Netflix got them in CGI with Infinite Darkness and TV show took forever. But it came to Netflix, Resident Defiant, because of popular viewership with fans. That's why Spider-Verse also, because Marvel, because I prefer the OG Spider-Man, like how this Across the Spider-Verse is. I really like this, even the Infinite Endgame or Marvel too. I really like that type of stories, and they used to retell the Spider-Verse in live action with characters that look similar to the characters of the movie, the CGI movies. Resident Defiant, but hey, Resident Defiant hasn't they did when Welcome Back in City was, but they didn't come out anymore with another movie. Maybe it's not a fan that telling them, maybe a fan that is wrong, maybe. Yeah. That's why. And that's my if you could see, I'm trying my Spider-Man. If you can see it, it's right there. I have two. It's not fake. I even went to Resident Defiant with the ticket. Resident in the movies. Very cool. Tijuana. The movie came in Tijuana. The Brazil defined. I'm trying. There it is. Brazil defined. Right here. On Spider-Verse. Of course, Spider-Verse. You can see Miles Morales. Yeah, that's my collection. And Netflix still have. That's the reason why sometimes their licensing goes on and go the cartoon, and that's why it's called exclusive, and that's why the Spider-Verse and Resident Evil Finance in there, and it's good. Just wait until the next Resident Evil series comes out. The games I don't just original Spider-Verse would have like you said, that's why there's technology. I don't think no one's saying that there's technology now that you could talk the to them, to the companies or whatever, because like well, so that they can, that's why they got Ghost in the Shell. Now they're making the movie or putting it out in the movie theaters because it has been bought. You know that if they don't pay attention, viewers will never get to see their favorite shows like Dragon Ball Super. I think Dragon Ball Super is to be bought or buy. So that I'm not an expert on that, but if they get bought, you will get your Dragon Ball Super series return. But it's gonna take long. Resident Evil is also like that too. Resident Evil Defiant. You know that during that time in 2023, the Spider-Verse and Resident Evil Defiant came out in the same time, but on June and July last year because Defiant didn't come in the US. So you could watch it if you have the time to drive through to Tijuana to watch the Tijuana, Mexico to watch Resident Defiant and Spider-Verse in theaters. And I rely on that. And they used to come out each year because the actors get their time to be on the characters that look like them. You know, like and like and even like Alien series, that's coming out. You know that if they hadn't bought 20th Century Fox, the Alien series would have come out. think I think it will, but it's different if Disney uses a license, then they could release Alien. So they haven't. You see, because it didn't come out for a long time, and that's why you got bought. Now it comes out, but the X-Men do come out, but they're taking long. And like I say, I prefer the animation. You know, they brought the well-known voice actors for Resident Evil Violent and the Spider-Verse, and the Spider-Verse will have a third year. It's supposed to come out this year, but it come out next year. And like, that's why it's in Netflix, but there's any new season. Infinite Darkness season 2. They're independent still, even so Netflix got the chance to put its platform. They needed to like if they're doing anime, need to like I think they really need to buy Resident Evil so that the viewers could see Resident Evil. Ghost in the Shell got bought. I think they're making they're releasing their movie in the US, and so I don't know if they want to get Ghost in the Shell attention. I think Ghost in the Shell is good because like I see why they put that in the movie theaters than a game, because like I don't think they didn't properly put a game well for Ghost in the Shell. That's why they're releasing movie theaters, Netflix. The Spider-Verse also is in Netflix, and that's it. And it's not series. And uh, I I prefer the original form. You know, that's why you talk now, cause like the series and how it should look. Like, what's going on? Why I'm talking? Because like in way back, just the original Resident Evil and Spider-Man, and after that they forgot the series or forget the its roots, and so and even everyone was worried about the reboot of Resident Evil, and the movies always could go back to like filming the Umbrella Chronicles, uh, and use like the characters to look like them. They already, but like I say, they're in different movies that I'm seeing, and like that's why Resident Evil released a movie, uh, um, the Spider-Man 2 from OG Spider-Man from the Spider-Man 2 Marvel Stan Lee, and that's why I was releasing all of the Spider-Man movies because of that series, and that's why they're coming out a third year, third time. You know that if it wasn't for the Spider-Man animation, there wouldn't be a sequel or like any story that the creator of Spider-Man comic books that could have released the Spider-Man movies. Without that, you will never have a Spider um movie CGI or Resident Evil if there wasn't a sequel. And you think there's no prequel, a sequel would be? The prequel would have been for Resident Zero, and Resident Zero remake will come, but it has to be the creator of Resident Evil, and I know it's about Resident Evil, and that's why they released the series time year. Now it's struggling. Now you're talking because it's not how it was supposed to be back in the day, where it used to be released okay and Resident Zero, and then you would have your Resident Zero remaster and Resident 1 remaster, door skip, and you will have your Resident Zero DLC. You will have all those games released, but it's not. It's like you tell now you have to tell them and like where's Resident Zero remaster? Where's Resident 1 remake? Will it come together? That's why the Resident Death finally came, you know? And they say it's all rebooted. The story will still continue with the original characters. That's why they release it. And that's why now you're talking to, okay, where is it? I don't forget, where is the Resident Zero? Maybe it's different. Maybe they're different different parts or dev developers. So that's why you don't get your Resident Zero remaster, Resident 1 remaster, Resident. It's owned by the creators. They own the series. I'm just only talking. That's it. And I'm not have nothing to do with this. It's just to tell them that about the Spider-Man, without like Stan Lee behind the Spider-Man, you will never have a Spider-Verse. I don't know how Marvel does, but I think they kind of listen, and that's why they released the Spider-Verse. I I disagree with the live action. I think they should do retell this Spider-Verse because I think that would be cool. Good to see, and you know, like just like you know, even so, I know they really know each other. There's a Marvel vs. Capcom, and they both released the movie of June and July separately, and Resident Evil to be more like releasing their main characters and not give pay attention to the new characters because you've been waiting for those characters to come out and they're still young and um this should be the career of the Resident Evil. They should continue doing finish the Resident Evil if you want to. Just finish the Resident Evil series with the original in the end and release the Resident Evil Zero remaster and Resident Evil 1 and show Raccoon City and bring back the areas and Spider-Man, without the Stan Lee, you perhaps will not have Miles Morales, Spider-Man, because now you're seeing Marvel is like kind of not posting any Spider-Man updates. But like I say, the Spider-Verse is a different talent because it's all new and has Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, has Miguel O'Hara, it has all the voices, voice is different, and the animation is good, and that's why it's the same, it's the same as. That's why you're talking because it's not how it's supposed to release. Maybe they're forgetting its roots or how to make a series or how to release a series of the original, and then you can buy it, like a original customer. And that's why the big, the, the ones that's, they are the one that bought Resident Evil for Netflix, and even the Spider-Verse put in a subscription, and they're the one who did it, Netflix, and the Stan Lee, without Stan Lee, you will not have Spider-Verse, you will not have Miguel O'Hara, and the universe, like Resident Evil, if you don't have the creators of Resident Evil doing the series, you will never have it. That's why now it's coming, and that's why Ghost in the Shell is also the same. Berserker also started the Resident Evil Vendetta thing because they brought the team together from different studios from anime to form. That's why that's why Resident Evil Vendetta was started. I'm a fan of Resident Evil and Marvel, but like I know about Resident Evil, why I know there will be a sequel because you gotta understand, Resident Evil Zero is not because they don't want to make a Resident Evil Zero remaster or Resident Evil 1. It's because the creators they have to bring back the creators of Resident Evil, make Resident Evil Zero and Resident Evil 1 and the season and having an agreement to for like an Infinite Darkness series and Code Veronica, Code Veronica it's like Wesker. Code Veronica is like it was a good series. And Resident Evil 4 Wesker and then it's like Resident Evil 5 the Wesker gets killed. You don't get a sequel. And then in Resident Evil 6 there is a sequel or prequel on Resident Evil 8, The Village, because Chris Redfield going to the BSAA and finding out what is going on with BSAA, and that's why there will be a sequel to it, because there is, just like in Resident Evil Vendetta, there wasn't a sequel. Maybe even fans don't even think it in their heads that if there wasn't a sequel, you will never have another CGI series. That's perhaps be over. Either they want to continue, or it has to be another company to want interest in their stories, so they continue, and that's why the Resident Evil Death Island, there was a sequel with Warren Gomez. There was a sequel, and you got the movie, But now, don't forget, now there's Resident Evil. They were not gonna. It will be the same as Resident Evil Village. There will be a sequel or a prequel because, like, they have to tell the BSAA, they have to tell Chris Redfield what's going on. He has to show his team. They have to show Jill, Becca, and they have to show if his team, Hound Wolf team, gets killed inside BSA because it's fiction. That's what Chris Redfield is always in his story, that his team always gets killed in a mission, and it's fake. It's a zombie series. I really don't want. I didn't like 16 years. Yep, that's not good. And this they have to continue. They have to go parts and parts, and show Chris Redfield, ESA, show Chris Redfield his storyline, and the fans. It is Welcome Raccoon City. It was good with Chris. You should have gone to get the okay. And you should have just allowed them to choose Leon to be the original, because you had Chris, Claire, and Jill, alright. If the fans want like original characters, I mean, like, Jill, Chris could be someone else. Wesker keep the same. Leon has to be a different Leon, Because why they say they can't be the same as the movies. They could, it's just they don't want to, They want to tell a different story because it's a movie universe. That's what it is when it comes to a movie. So they use Aliens, the series, using one of the characters is Rebecca Chambers. It looks like Rebecca Chambers, but she's doing a different movie, and that's the Aliens, the series of the movie. They could do it, because Resident Evil have an inspiration from that series, and they could do the horror mansion too if they want. So like, I don't think they don't get or look up to fans talks about the series, and with the background I have my movie. It's right here. You don't see it, but it's right here. I could show this DVD only. I have the DVD. It's I really do. That's why I bought the DVDs, because they say it's gonna be gone. And I have my Marvel armoritis. Everything changed because that's how it is with the movies. I rely on the movies much and the games because Logan, the movie of the X-Men, wasn't run by Marvel. That's why it was okay. It was like a games, that you could talk to them and just the developers. So what if you could talk to the movie production? If they could do, and they did with Logan, the movie, I don't think they don't look up to fans, so they talk about the series. It's my Spider-Man series. You can see it. Yeah, I have the series, I have the DVDs, I have the games of Resident Evil, I have the Spider-Man, I have the Miles Morales. I prefer the first Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, PS4, and its universe, where the map was bigger. I like that. And why they didn't put co-op, I'm not sure. That's why it has to, because, if Stan Lee do, I think they can put co-op with Spider-Man, the movie. I think Logan, I believe 100% certainly that if you talk to Resident Evil and they don't put the series, why not Marvel? Why not talk to the creators of Marvel and have maybe Logan? Because in the PlayStation 2, they have the X-Men movies from 20th Century Fox into a game, and if they had continued with that and put Logan, the movie, into a game, I think it will compete against The Last of Us. The Last of Us will have, maybe it's a reference to Logan because, or not. If it is, hey, it's not bad to have two series into a game. And I think Logan will have compete against The Last of Us, Last of Us Part 2, because I think Logan, movie, the game could go like 2 series or 3.